She's a mummy I love to. She's a mummy or a zombie, but can also pass as a ghost and a dark elf. In this video, we're gonna exhumate Grisa. She's a unique monster with fun gimmicks and features, but is she actually worth getting despite the issues she have? I may have good reasons for that, so stay tuned as I go through all of them. By the way, my name's Al and I've been collecting toys on and off for 9 years now. This channel, Studio Aureal, is where I share action figure reviews and my thoughts on anime and toy collecting. Let's start. Grisa is a 1:12 scale action figure made by the Chinese toy company Snail. There's not a lot of information about her, and I think she's based off an artwork, although I can't find any references. Either way, I guess we're free to make our own backstory for her, but feel free to add any further information in the comments. I'd be interested to read them. Now let's check what's inside. While I'm taking her out, make sure to leave a comment, like, and share. This would help my channel grow at no cost to you. You can also check out my affiliate links below. Every purchase you make through those links will help me make better videos and reviews. Inside the box are what looks like promotional materials for Snail, with some QR codes for customer support and online shopping in China. She also comes with an instruction manual for swapping out the parts and using her accessories. Grisa is protected by a plastic case sealed with holographic stickers that tell you when it's been opened. She also has loads of plastic protection that prevent paint scratching at the joints. At first look, I love the details on her bandages. The matte texture on her pale blue skin feels nice to touch and is quite similar to Figma. She's heavier than most figures I've handled, and it's not just the hair. Grisa has a more premium feel when compared with other Snail shell figures, and the smell is similar to PVC statues with soft parts. Grisa is a female zombie riddled with white bandages in all the right places. The bandages are asymmetrical on the arms and legs, and the loose bandages can be removed or repositioned as you see fit. She has a voluptuous body type with long flowy hair that also look like bandages at the tips. Her faceplate is well detailed with a sculpted mouth, blue tongue, and golden eyes. Eyebrows are just above her hair. Her torso is well sculpted, as you can see her flaps and love handles with what looks like dimples at the small of her back. Even the bandages below her nape flows nicely. The sculpt on her chest part emulates weight realistically with some interesting shading too. I gotta say, this isn't how zombies are supposed to look like. They're supposed to be skinny, so she kinda goes against the flow. Whoever made this sculpt probably had a really good time with it. As a zombie, she looks cute and sexy instead of scary, but also quite funny and weird. You'll see more of that later when we go through her accessories. Overall, she's a monster and a muse. If we're judging this by sculpt alone, I'd say Grisa is a 10 out of 10. First, let's take off the bandage parts from her extremities to see the articulation better. Grisa's head has 360 degrees rotation and can swivel side to side. Her hair at the front is made of soft plastic. She can look down this much and look up this much. She has a diagonal swivel and ball joint, and you can notice some stress marks already where it connects to the head. Her hair doesn't have joints, but is made of very flexible soft plastic. Grisa's arms can go sideways to make a T-pose, and shoulders have full rotation. It connects to a small ball joint but has no butterfly movement. Upper arms can rotate, and these bandage parts can move up and down. Hands have full rotation, and has a swivel function. She has double-jointed elbows, and all this combined gives Grisa's arms a wide range of movement. Her upper body can swivel side to side, although rotation is very limited. I think they could have sculpted this part a bit better to give her more movement. There's no movement at all on the lower torso. She can bend forward this much and back this much. Everything connects to a ball joint, and this is how it looks like inside. Hips have good movement. Legs can swing side to side this much, but it's not a full split. She can also do weird movement like this and this. This is how the hip joints look like underneath. Legs move forward and back only this much. She has thigh rotation and her knees have double joints, so it can bend a lot, which is great. Her feet can rotate and has good swivel function too. Therefore, pivot is quite good, but she has no toe bend. On the positive side, Grisa's arms and legs move quite well, which is what we'd expect with snail shell. The joints are easy to move, almost too loose, but still holds its place. The bandages also camouflage where the points of articulation are. On the downside, she has limitations on the torso. She can't really sit properly too or nail kneeling poses seamlessly, much more so the superhero landing pose. Just a quick comparison with Figma Alice, Figma's hip joints have better range, and this may be something Snail Shell can adapt. I think if they sculpted Grisa's bikini a bit higher, that would have given her a better range. Overall, there's nothing surprising with her articulation. The limitations may turn you off, but personally I'd let it pass because I like the sculpt and detail a lot. I just hope that these issues won't be carried over to their next chunky action figure. Grisa comes with a total of 3 faceplates. The first has an open mouth with movable eyes which can be adjusted using a tool at the back. She also has a surprised crying face, and lastly, a calm sleeping face. The last 2 has no adjustable eyes. To swap faceplates, pull out the front of her hair, take the faceplate off, swap it with the faceplate you want to use, and put the hairpiece back on. As for her eyebrows, I pushed it out of the hair part using a toothpick and put it back on to make her sad. She has a pair of slightly opened hands for scaring people off, a pair of holding accessories or her other arm, and closed fists, all of which are highly detailed. To swap hands, pull out the one already attached and replace it with the one you need. She also comes with a mini tool for changing the direction of her eyes. She also comes with a pile of soil which is hollow when you flip it over, and an exposed bone part. To use these, remove her arms and replace it with the bone part. You can supposedly remove this bandage part, but you need to take off the lower arm based on the instruction sheet, and I can't seem to do that, so I just kept it on. Either way, you can still have Grisa hold her arm with the bandages on, or just use it with the soil part. Lastly, she comes with a clear base which you need to assemble, and it comes with an extra clear claw. Overall, I love the choice of accessories for Grisa. Combining them leads to various configurations, and the detachable arm is such a fun gimmick. It's also the right amount, so it's not tiring to swap the parts out. The removable bandages also offer a bit of customization, and it reminds me of Eraserhead's attacks from My Hero Academia. All these combined makes Grisa a refreshing take on the zombie genre. Grisa stands at around 14.8 centimeters or 5.8 inches tall, which makes her around 5 foot 9 inches tall in real life. Here she is with Sentinel Peter B. Parker and Mafex Spider-Man classic colors. Here's how she looks with Figma Alice and Hyper Body Modernia from Goddess of Victory, Nikke. Here's how she stands with Snail Shell's Eileen and Figma Veronica Sweetheart. Here's Revoltech's Agent Venom on the left and my custom Devil Toys Ghost of Kurosawa on the right. Here she is with Figma Ronin and Samurai from the False Lander line. Overall, Grisa looks nice with other brands and can work as a monster or a villain for your heroes. Or she can be a weird guide to the dungeons you want to explore. She would definitely look great with Western brands too. I really like the concept of this action figure. She's a refreshing take on the zombie or monster genre with fun gimmicks and accessories. The detail and paint finish is on par with more expensive Japanese brands, and I think she's another level higher than Snail Shell's previous releases in terms of quality. I first thought the limits on articulation such as on her hair, torso, and hips would disappoint me, but the sculpt and detail thoroughly makes up for this. On the downside, the joints might loosen up quicker over time, with stress marks visible already on some parts. I also had a bit of paint chipping, although that's likely my fault. If you like unique action figures and characters, I highly recommend Grisa. The detail, sculpt, accessories, and all the features you get is well way over the price point. It feels like a premium figure for the price of a regular SH Figuarts. Personally, she's a good contender for Figure of the Year. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my other reviews at the end of this video, and thanks for watching. This is Studio Aureal, and I'll see you on the next one.